Hey Aquarius, welcome to Good Witch Intuitive Tarot. This is going to be your weekly reading. As always, this reading could resonate at other times as well if you're guided at a different time. It's for Aquarius, it's for anyone with Aquarius placements or anyone else who's guided to watch the Aquarius reading. All right, so first of all, we're using the Ms. Cleo deck. They're a cute little deck that kind of interacts with each other sometimes. I'm trying to see, well, sometimes I see them interacting with each other in a way that's cute, but it depends on the spread, right? So we're also going to use the Vice Versa Tarot, which is the coolest tarot deck ever made. We don't read reversals like this because they have their own different perspective on each side. You guys are probably mostly familiar with them. Anyway, but let's get into this reading. We have a Queen of Wands involved and a Queen of Cups involved. Either of these could be a king as well as a queen, I feel. Okay, so there's something going on. Queen of Wands is reversed, so she's either up to something because I do have the moon next to her and the Five of Swords and the Five of Staves is beneath her. So this could be someone that you're dealing with that, you know, you're having a fight with. You could have had a big out with them. Something happened, all right? And I feel like this is most likely you over here, Queen of Cups, coming through as Aquarius, maybe even Aquarius, Pisces, Cusper. But either one of these could be other people that you're dealing with, and either one of them could be you, right? So, but because the Queen of Wands, she might not have done anything. She could be dealing with something, right? But I mean, from the way it looks like she did something, and the Queen of Cups is over here. But we'll find out. We're going to look a little further into it. You also have so you have the Five of Swords and the Five of Wands both reversed. You have the moon, and the center of your reading ended up being the Eight of Staves reversed, which is the Eight of Wands reversed, Queen of Cups, the Temperance card, the Lovers, and the Devil, all major arcana at the bottom, and the Devil's reversed, which is great. Okay, so as we come into the reading, you've got the Four of Wands at the top of, well, it's actually the bottom of your deck. I want to just take a little peek here. This is what all right, well, okay, so I'm going to start here. We've got the Page of Cups. We've got the Ace of Cups. So the Page of Cups is offering the cup, right? That's what it looks like, but the cup's reversed here. So I'm worried that somebody might be holding back. Okay, so we got the Seven of Staves reversed, we got the Eight of Pentacles reversed. This feels to me like someone's holding back from offering the cup, although that page is in the upright. So this leads me to believe that that in the past they were holding back and now they're ready to offer the cup, right? All right, and look at how, okay, so the Ace of Cups is still reversed, and look at the Seven of Cups reversed as well. And look how the Seven of Cups is like, it's just out of reach. Like, I can almost reach the cups, right? That's what this feels like to me. Like someone's trying to offer it or wants to offer it, and they just, something about holding back going on here. All right, and then we have the Four of Wands and in this deck, it looks like they come together and they work together. Look at them. Whatever that means, like we come together, share our olive branches or whatever that is. I don't know what they're doing. Like if this card always feels like a celebration. So if someone's been holding back, maybe they're going to come forward, or if there was a disagreement, maybe we're going to work this out. I feel as though there could have been like some kind of a fight between the two of you. One of you could be masculine, one of you could be feminine, both masculine, however it works, right? Just listen to the story, and if it fits, it fits. The Queen of Staves could be an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, or it could be you. The Queen of Cups could be a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, or it could be you, or they could be anybody, right? So anyway, the moon and the Five of Swords leads me to believe that someone was being a little sneaky. I mean, look at how the, you know, a Five of Swords person's looking back, you know, kind of like we see in the Seven of Swords. When we see the Seven of Swords, this tells me someone was either trying to get away with something, or they could have one-upped the person who was trying to get away with something. So in other words, the person in the upright could have like been like, you didn't get me, sorry, even though you tried. Five of Wands is reversed. So this feels to me like, it really feels to me like these two are fighting. Okay, there's been some kind of fight or an argument or something. I mean, even look at how the Queen of Cups, you know how I said these kind of interact? Look how she's turned her back away from all the BS. So she sits on the table, back turned, talking to her mythical bird here, holding her cup out, going, well, I'm not going to offer you my cup then. I am going to, you know, face the other way and turn my back on you. That's what it kind of feels like. Like somebody's like, huh, well then, so be it, right? So I don't know what's really going on here, but it does look like they're fighting. Eight of Staves reversed tells me they're probably not even talking to each other. Smack dab in the middle of the reading, this tells me that this entire reading is about this Eight of Staves reversed where we're not speaking to each other. All right, but then I do see where the Devil's reversed, and I see where we have this Balance and this Lovers, where we decide. It's almost as if we come to a truce. See how they're both putting their hand on like this, you know, and like that kind of looks like this as well, the way that they come to some kind of a truce. I don't know if you can see it the way I see it, but that's what I kind of see. Like a balance comes back in and there's a truce. That's what it feels like. But let's get into it and see what comes out when we clarify. Hold on one second, you guys. I'm drinking some pretty hot coffee over here. All right, let's get into it. Spirit and angels, anyone for the highest good. What do we need to know about this reading? It's for Aquarius, but it could be for anyone with Aquarius placements or anyone else who's guided to see the Aquarius reading for whatever reason they're here. It could resonate this week, or it could resonate at any other time. So if you're guided at a different time, it might resonate, okay? Or it might just resonate later. You might watch it now and be like, I don't know what this is. And a week from now, 2 weeks from now, a month from now, you get into a fight with this person. So it's always worth it to watch a reading, even if you don't feel like a lot of people only keep watching the past. They only watch videos that have to do with the past, and they're like, oh yeah, that resonates. I say, start watching the present and the future video, like the future. If you watch these readings, they might not resonate right away, but later they will. So people are like, no, not my reading, but it could be. You know, readings are supposed to be predictive as well. So I know that I don't know why people insist on watching the past. It's weird, but you know, it's okay to watch the past if you want to get clarity on it. That's great, but don't forget to watch the future as well. All right, so let's get into it. Spirit and angels, anyone for the highest good. What do we need to know about this reading? What are the most important messages we have for this Aquarius reading for anyone with Aquarius placements or anyone else who's guided to see it whenever they're guided to see it? This could resonate now or it could resonate later. What do we need to know? Aquarius reading. Okay, let's do it. All right, vice versa tarot, the side that it lands on that we see is the side that I read, okay? All right, what do we need to know about this Queen of Staves reversed? What's she doing here? Wow, okay, well, we've got the Four of Pentacles, and we had that. You have lots of fours coming out. We have that right here, remember? I thought somebody could be holding back. And, you know, even all this feels like someone's offering and it's just out of reach, or someone wants this and it's just out of reach. Something's going on. And then we have this trucer that's coming together. So, I mean, the truth is we could have had some kind of fight or an argument with this person, or this person could, like I said, be you. You could be holding back from someone because of something that happened here. Let me look at the moon. What is going on? Now, you know, sometimes when we have a Queen of Wands reversed, we have the Four of Pentacles, the moon, and the Five of Swords. They could be taking something. So let's find out what's going on here. What about the moon? What do we need to know about the moon? So in other words, they could be stealing. Tell me about the moon. What's important about it? The moon. And this could be a queen or a king. Remember that. Oh my gosh, wow, Queen of Swords shows up with the truth. Wow, there's some kind of truth and clarity coming in where there was none. And it could have to do with money because look, oh my gosh, look at the back of this. The King of Swords right behind the Ten of Pentacles. More truth, Ten of Pentacles. So we could have a divine couple here. And some kind of truth comes out about something to do with money. 10 Pentacles. And this Queen of Wands, who could also be a king, could have been taking something. because it could be about money. Let's look at the Five of Swords here and see what someone was trying to get away with. Tell me about the Five of Swords. This Queen of Swords could be the same person as the Queen of Cups. Tell me about the Five of Swords. What do we need to know here? Five of Swords. I'm telling you, something's getting said. We have the Knave of Swords and we have the Knave of Wands. There's something being said, and if there was a lie, it's being made right. So if somebody lied, Knave of Swords reverse, the Knave of Wands comes in here and says, oh no, this is the truth, right? But this really feels to me, when I look at this Knave of Swords, it looks like they already spoke their truth and they left. That's what it always looks like to me. I think somebody's telling on somebody who's trying to get away with something, who could even be taking money. And this could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. It could really be anybody, though. This could also be happening in Leo season, because that's only a few weeks away. Let's look at the Five of Wands in the reverse here. What about the Five of Wands in the reverse? Oh, wow. So we have the Tower, but thank goodness we don't have this Tower. That's the really bad Tower. This is the Tower where some kind of truth comes in, and it stops everybody from fighting. So here's the thing. Like I said from the beginning of this reading, this could be a fight that's getting squashed, a beef that someone has, but let's find out. Let's look at the Eight of Staves here reversed. This Queen of Wands could be holding back information, okay? So the holding back could be the holding back of information that needs to be now. So somebody can't defend themselves because this information's being withheld. And now I see that truth come out, the proclamation get made. It's boom, here's the information we needed. Because remember, the entire reading is about the Eight of Staves, the holding back of something. And a lot of times this is the holding back of something, communication, or something that should have been said, or it's not speaking, or it's blocking information. Tell me about the Eight of Staves reversed here. What's going on, Eight of Staves reversed? Wow. It could be about the Ace of Pentacles. So somebody could be blocking someone's new beginning by withholding information. Tell me about the Queen of Cups. What do we need to know? Queen of Cups. Wow, look at that. Four of Wands and the Three of Swords. Now, keep in mind, they're both right here. Before we got into all these cards and the holding back, there's a Three of Swords back here. I saw it. And it has something to do with the past. Three of Swords and Six of Cups reversed. Look at this person running away from the past. It's reversed, but it's there. Okay, so it's kind of like the same energy. You have so many fours in your reading. So if you guys want to look up the significance of all these repeated fours, we have the, for me, fours are about your stability. So the repeated fours, let's see how the reading comes out. But there's a new beginning that has to do with something being blocked and stopped. Like this new beginning is being blocked and stopped by this Queen or King of Wands that's withholding it. We have here, on top of the Queen of Cups, we have heartbreak and pain. And it could have been about a relationship, or it could have been about anything really, because Four of Wands could have to do with your home, your family, work. Could have to do with many different things. There's something here about heartache and pain in, I feel like, in the Queen of Cups life in some way. Something painful happened. And this person is blocking her new beginning. Let's take another peek at it. Well, I want to know why the Queen of Wands is holding back or withholding information or whatever this is. Why do we have Queen of Wands reversed with Four of Pentacles? What is this? Like I said, Queen of Wands could also be King of Wands. Why do we have this like this with this King of Wands? I mean, Queen of Wands with the Four of Pentacles, King or Queen, whoever they are. Wow, Five of Cups. Whew. All right, there's so many fives in this reading too. The fours and fives are everywhere. They really are. You have the Five of Cups. You have the Five of Swords, Five of Wands. I thought you had another 5. Is it back here? I don't know. I thought you had another, but there's still a lot. A lot of 5s, a lot of 4s. 4, 5, we're progressing. Now we need to see those 6s come in where you're getting out of all these 5s. So this has something to do with, so something happened. This is like between these two people, there's been, this one's grieving, this one's suffering heartache and pain. So this is something about the two of them that there's something that's not being said, something that's being blocked, and this is all truth and information coming out, whatever that means. So we're going from blocked communication or blocked information that's been even holding back this new beginning to someone speaking up. Maybe they're both speaking up, because we have the Queen of Swords speaking and we have the Knave of Wands speaking. This feels to me like they both could be speaking finally and clearing something. Because remember, it's not the explosive tower, it's the tower of, oh my God, I had no idea we were doing this for nothing, right? So we're fighting over something that needs to be cleared up. Because down here, I see a balance, a truce, and releasing what was holding everybody back. Let's see what's being released. Let's look at the Devil reverse. Now, remember, I feel like you're, because, well, you're Aquarius. You're the Queen of Swords, Queen of Cups. So who is this Queen or King of Wands to you, right? Think about it that way. Or is there a third person involved? So in other words, is this you and your partner, and was there a third person involved that caused all this? It's quite possible. Now, this doesn't have to be a third party. This could be any kind of involvement, because we do have 3 people here. These two come in the same energy. So I was wondering if they could be the same person, which both could be you. But when I see the heartache and pain with the 3 of Swords here, and I do see the 3 people, I have to mention that there could have been a third person that got involved, or it could have been like somebody's ex, or it could have been somebody's baby mother, you know, or father, the parent of their children, that's caused a lot of drama. It could be someone's mother, somebody's mother-in-law, somebody, you know, this could be a best friend, this could be anything, anyone that has caused drama in your relationship. Because this to me doesn't look like there's a bad relationship here. This looks to me like there's been a lot of withholding instead of speaking to each other about the issue, right? So we're not talking about it, or we've stopped talking to each other, or, you know, because when I look at it, at first I thought this Queen of Wands was holding back information, but I think she's hurt, just like the Queen of Cups is, right? Over here, heartache and pain in this relationship has caused this. And whatever we don't know is going to come out with the Queen of Swords here. So in other words, if there's only 2 people involved, this is more about, you know, you finally clearing the air about something with this proclamation and this information and the new beginning coming in that was blocked before. I hope that makes sense. Let's get the Devil. Tell me more about the Devil reverse. This is reversed. So whatever's been blocked or stopped or held back, we're going to clear this up in some way. Tell me about this Devil. Look at that. Seriously, look at it. Just the same. Just the same. Coming together with some kind of a truce. Some kind of a, you know, look at, I don't know what this is, but it like intertwines together. I mean, it's kind of the same energy to me, really. I feel like we are going to work something out here. Something's getting worked out. You're coming together. You're going to stop holding back. Somebody's going to have the strength to come forward and speak rather than keep holding back. Let's look at I want to look at Temperance and Lovers together. Temperance is known as the higher level 2 of Cups. And I have to say, Temperance, Lovers, 2 of Cups, all in a row here. I'm just going to ask about all of it. Tell me about Temperance, Lovers, 2 of Cups, and 4 Wands. I mean, I have to say, you've got 4 Wands twice. This feels, I mean, I'm going to be honest. I feel like this, if there are twin flame relationships, this feels like it really could be something, whatever fancy name you want to put on it, right? But something about something's been held back. There could have been someone who interfered. I don't see anything ugly, though. I got to be honest. I don't see anything ugly. Tell me about Temperance, Lovers, Two of Cups, Four of Wands. What is all this about? Justice reverse came out. Give me one more. Something's been imbalanced. And Temperance says we're going to balance something out. So there's been something that's been totally imbalanced here with the Justice reverse. And the Temperance is rebalancing it. There's a rebalance happening here. It's something happened between these two people. Can I have just one or two cards, please? And let us know. Anything about the Justice reversed and Temperance. What do we need to know? Justice reverse and Temperance. One card, please. Eight of Pentacles. All right, so, I mean, could this, sometimes Four of Wands for me is a work situation. Could this be a partnership in a work relationship? Maybe. But this feels, there's a bond between these two people. Why did Eight of Pentacles come out? Why? Oh, they're going to work it out. Okay, so the rebalance is happening because of this truce that happens here. Okay, that's what it's about. So this is about two people working something out that they weren't working on before. Two people who are going to come together to some kind of a truce and work something out that was a problem. I would say in the past, because look at the past back here. I mean, if you go way back here, there's something that happened in the past. Three of Swords in the past. And we don't want to, you know, and somebody's been blocking, stopping, and not communicating. Somebody wants to come in and offer, and they haven't. It's just out of reach. They want to come together. They want to come to this truce. But it's going to take putting in work and effort. And that's really what the problem's been here. Nobody's been putting in the work and effort. This person's been holding back. This person, they're both healing. Both of them are healing from this. And in between all this, there needs to be words spoken and truth needs to come out. And this is what could come in with this tower where we stop fighting, because this is a mild tower. It's kind of like the tower that comes in and clears everything up, where somebody speaks and comes in and says, let's work this out. There's some kind of a truce happening here. You guys have to let me know about this. I'm just going to pull you some angel cards here. I just realized that this really has to do with the balance comes in when you work together. And that's a reoccurring theme here with coming to some kind of truce. I saw it right away right there with this. Four of Wands is twice here. I mean, there's a lot of really nice energy in this reading, even though I can see where you guys came from. Something painful happened. There's some kind of a fight. The first thing I saw when I saw this reading was some kind of a disagreement, fight, argument happened between these two people. And then they went into block and stop mode. Like, well, then I'm not talking to you. Well, I'm not talking to you either. Okay, you got a blank one. I'm going to put it back and grab another one from the bottom, please. Resilience. Absolutely. Working it out, baby. Working it out. And you know, absolutely. A bond like this takes responsibility. This is some kind of a spiritual bond, meaning you guys are going to have to, well, a spiritual bond has resilience. We can always come back together when we have a deep spiritual bond, as long as it's not a negative one where, you know, somebody's abusing the other one or mistreating the other one. This is not that reading. This is the reading where somebody had a fight. You might have done a little tit for chat with each other, but this is not an ugly reading. This is not where somebody was hurting the other person purposefully and doing awful things and this and that and the other. This is more of a reading of, we had a big fight. Maybe somebody interfered. Maybe, you know, maybe somebody's, maybe somebody has a bad habit. Maybe somebody does something that's not really nice to the other one. Like maybe they say things in public that are embarrassing to them. Maybe they, you know, because it's devil reversed, right? We're letting go of something that was a cause of a trouble in this partnership, and we're going to work on it, and we're going to bring balance back where there was none. Okay, so we have depth and vision, and this is what it's going to take to work this out. Okay, somebody's going to have to really see the big picture here. Whatever the devil is that has been done in this relationship, it's in reverse, and they come together and they make this bond, this truce, multiple times in this reading. Everywhere I look, it's here, it's here, it's here, it's here. It's even here with Archangel Michael bringing it together, right? We agree, we speak, we stop holding back, and we speak about this, and we go for the new beginning that we haven't been able to have because it's been blocked, because there was no communication happening and we weren't working it out. It's your responsibility as partners. It's resilience. This can be brought back together through agreeing not to do this devil thing anymore, whatever it is, because it's going to be different for each of you. Vision and depth is what it's going to take to work this out. I love this reading, actually. This shows the resilience of I want to say twin flame journey, but whatever you want to call it, they're partners in some way, and they mean something to each other, and there is definitely a bond. Anyway, guys, I hope this helps someone. Great reading. I'd love to hear from you guys if you want to comment down below. This can be fixed. If this is your reading, this can be fixed by communication, truth, honesty, no more blocking, no more stopping, and definitely no more fighting. The Five of Swords got to go. The Five of Wands has to go. We've got to get over the Three of Swords and Five of Cups, both of you. The Devil's got to go. I mean, the holding back, bring it together, work it out. There's a gorgeous new beginning in store for whoever is willing to put the work in. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. What a great weekly reading, guys. Please do comment down below. Oh, your love readings went out yesterday, so I hope you guys are checking them out. They're just oracle readings. They're about 10 to 15 minutes long for each sign. But I love doing the love oracle reading. I love doing oracle readings on a love reading because that little reading gives out a lot of information. I don't remember what Aquarius's was, but I would definitely go watch it. The weekend reading was really awesome, and the daily readings were filled with amazing energy. So I hope you guys caught them. And don't forget to watch last week's readings and the monthlies, the big monthly readings. I put them out last week. Okay, guys, talk to you soon. Have a great week. Good luck with this. Bye-bye.